This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kylie.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody. 2024. We're going to kick some ass.
Is on us. Yep.
Kick some ass.
To start off our 2024, we're going to finish up with part 2 of Mom and Dad.
People can't get enough of them.
Well, we're on vacation.
In Palm Dinger, we call it. Palm Springs, folks. Enjoy. What was the worst thing? What was the worst part about 2023 for you?
Okay, to make it simple, me
Just say one sentence, like or whatever. You know what? You know.
Okay, the gash that I had in the gym,
Ooh.
but me and Mom were picking up something. I said, "What would you call this thing? Would you call it a scratch? Would you call it a swipe? Or
I would call it a gash.
It's a gash." I showed the guy at the gym. He goes, "Oh,
when I
that's
saw
a
it, I was
gash."
expecting something this big. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's nasty looking.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it looks like 100.
It's been a long time since he
It's real wide. It's real wide.
Well, if that was your worst thing, what was the best thing about 2023? It's got to be if you had to say one thing that comes to your mind. If it doesn't come to your mind quickly. Of 2023. You can chime in, Mom. What was your best thing? And Dad, you can come chime in when you're ready. The best thing of the whole year, 2023. You said it was a shitty year, I know. But what was the best thing? Let's go to a positive.
Well, I got my bird. That kind of cheered me up.
Oh.
Anyway, but we've been married a long time. We take care of each other. We had a little few rough things this year.
Yeah, but I'm saying the best thing is the bird.
Well, I guess so.
I guess it's not our sex life.
No,
I was saying we just got a dog.
I don't
It's not
think
our
so.
sex life either.
Yeah. Your best thing, you got a baby.
I don't think that's Eric's best thing of the year.
I would say that's not my best thing of the year.
It's Eric's. I've
Worst
never
thing of the
seen
year.
him so good with a puppy.
I think that's if that dog was pretty good for Kylie and I's marriage, not our sex life. The Juicy Dits vodka might be better for the sex life.
Yeah, but I think
on top of that,
you needed something between you. I think it's really sweet.
We
Right.
got
Somebody to
Thank
sleep
you.
between you.
Oh, we don't need that. But
the dog sleeps with his shoulder
I
on
mean, the
Kylie's
dog.
shoulder and an
Yeah.
asshole in my face. I think
That's
it's the
nice.
face of the dog and it's the asshole.
I know.
Yes.
You're like kissing it.
Right. The other night
hope not.
I came to bed late and I get into bed and Nora is like in his butthole.
Oh no.
Like just in it.
Laying in my butthole.
Like in
and down. Like I didn't know what. I think it was a pillow or something.
No. And she was like
'Cause
as
I'm-
close as you could be to
Maybe
his
she thought you were
ass.
his mom.
I don't know what was I was like, what is she doing?
She thought she was in the mom's womb again.
Yeah.
But she was all up in there.
So Keeks, that
Yeah.
Must be
obviously
a lot of room in
if you
there.
had to say the best thing of 2023, is it the dog?
I don't know. Sometimes
not gonna
the
name the
question is
dog?
I mean, I guess.
You're
yeah.
gonna say it's the worst thing of 2023.
No, it's not the worst
I'm
thing.
trying. It's hard to think when they put you on the spot.
No, I know. To
But
me,
I mean, I
the
don't call it
sunrises that we see. Those sunrises that we have from our
Sunrises
house
are
unbelievable.
really beautiful. We have
From our
the
house
most
in the morning.
now that's a good
Beautiful
that's a good
view.
thing to say. Like, no, most people wouldn't say that, but that's just little things in life that you appreciate.
I take pictures of them all the time
Yeah,
and send
I know.
them to
You love 'em.
everybody,
Yeah.
and we talk about
Do
it
you know
all
who
the
does
time.
that a lot? Is Skylar takes pictures of sunrises
Yeah.
all the time.
Remember
And
sunset.
Matthew-
No, she
Or
rises
sunsets.
too because she's up
Oh.
early. She sends them to me.
Oh.
She is.
I just
yeah,
always
yeah.
think of
And Matt does
sunsets.
sunrises too. Matt,
Brooke
Tanner
and
always.
Kelly, and they all like him, and Matthew's really into it.
You know what I
course.
gotta say about that? Sunrise,
Sunset.
sunrise.
Is that Nora
Na,
Jones?
na, na, na,
Oh, I was thinking sun.
Honey?
na, na,
Oh,
na.
is that
Is
Nora?
that Nora Jones?
I think it is. Yeah,
I think it is Nora Jones.
Sunrise. So don't say that
Yep.
name. She'll come to the door right now and
Oh,
interrupt us.
the other Nora Jones.
Yeah.
Right. I always say the best thing of a lot of years, but last year is the Newport trip, going to Newport
Well, that's always
and,
good.
and taking walks and being with the whole family
You know,
there.
I get torn because we had some fun trips this year.
Oh, we had some
Well,
trips
you
with
guys
the
are
Wanks.
trip galore.
Yeah.
You
We had
guys
a-
go
we
on
had
so many
a
trips.
Good handful of trips this year.
Yeah, what were they?
We went
Charleston?
to Key West.
Oh, Key
we went
West.
to Montana.
Yeah, I love
Oh, my
Key West.
God.
San Diego.
That's
No
where
way.
that's where we found
Newport,
Juicy Tits.
Charleston.
No, you went to
Yeah.
all those?
Yeah.
We had a lot
In
of
1
fun.
year?
How do we have that much fun?
We just go to Arizona, but we have fun.
Oh, you do?
So there were some fun travels
We don't go.
this
Well, we
year.
Hawaii. Went to Hawaii and Arizona.
We're definitely gonna go to Key West next year.
You are? Oh,
You
yeah.
wa- you wanna
I
go?
thought you were going to say that because that's your best place.
Well, I wanted to go this year, but we're going to Palm Springs because
Right.
Kylie's friend's birthday. Allie, happy
Yeah.
birthday.
We used to go there every Easter. You're going to love it. I'm sure it's changed
Kylie
since
was
our
laughing
days.
because I said Palm Dinger. Didn't we always say we used to
Yeah,
go? We're going to
Palm
Palm Dinger. Yeah, and she never heard that before.
Well, no.
So you
I
want to
never
hear a
heard
good,
it.
saying Palm
you
Springs.
want to hear a
Yeah.
good Palm Springs story?
Yeah.
So this is I'm in my late 20s or 30s, and probably 30s. So Mom goes. I'm laying in the sun. Mom goes to make a couple drinks, and it's about
Akatonic.
50, 60 feet away, a bit. And then I hear her scream. She throws the drinks.
Because you said, I'm going to watch the baby in the pool, our boy.
Well, I didn't say that.
And
I
what
didn't
happened?
say
And what
that.
happened?
So I saw Mom throw the drinks up in the air, and she's just screaming. And then the guy next to me dives in the pool and gets Matthew out.
Oh.
And he's sitting there
Oh.
still reading his book, and I'm screaming and running.
She's what? What's going on?
Mom jumped in the pool holding her drink up like she does the bird.
Yeah, I didn't trust him in the beginning, and I don't know why I did that, but our condo wasn't that, a house or whatever, wasn't that far from the pool. But I was on the grass, and I saw him fall in.
Yeah.
And he
And
was
someone else
still
grabbed him though.
Yeah.
he
someone
was
else grabbed
reading
him.
his book.
How old was Matt when he fell in the pool?
Well, he didn't swim.
3 or something.
How are you doing?
2 or 3 or something.
Why didn't you save him?
I don't think I was around. Oh, I was around. Well,
You were
I didn't get
around.
to go sometimes.
He was
You
just
were staying at home by yourself?
You were probably swimming in the pool at the same time.
Right,
was
like, oh, he's
he was
fine.
probably at one of his swim meets or something. I don't know. They all went somewhere, probably.
Right.
We always went
Rolling
together.
around
We-
downtown Palm Dinger with.
No,
Yeah, I was,
Yeah, Paul
yeah, I
Dinger.
was cruising Palm Dinger.
yeah, he
Well,
was.
Matt was 3. I'm 10.
Right.
In
It's
his-
not like I was 2.
in his
I'm
wagon.
right.
In his wagon.
You might have been visiting a few people.
He was cruising Palm Dinger in his skateboard.
Yikes.
But yeah, always a Newport trip. All our trips. I say all our trips
There's
were a
some
big
good trips,
highlight of
yeah.
20.
I mean, gee, that's a
23.
lot of trips.
I know we did do a lot this year.
I know.
Get to see the whole United States.
Oh,
We
yeah,
did do
I
the
didn't think
different
about
coasts.
that.
Yeah.
Mark does that every year.
He
He's
sees
a-
the whole world.
Yeah,
what do
now
you
he's
mean?
eating shrimp on the bobby.
Mark was with us for 3 out of the 5.
Oh, right. Mark was with us.
Isn't that funny when someone says Australia? Oh, you have to say
Right.
Barbie. Barbie.
Or you say
Not Barbie.
I can't.
Barbieheimer.
It's always on the.
Did you see that movie Barbie?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, don't.
Oh, I like
Kylie,
that.
like, it's horrible. Dad, you would hate it.
It
Barbie.
just
Oh, I
bothers
wouldn't.
me the commercials, and I was a Barbie lover.
Well, then
but
you
I
might
just-
like it. Then
I
you
don't
might
like
it.
the guy,
What guy? Ryan Reynolds?
the way he looks.
Ryan Gosling.
Reynolds.
It
Oh,
bothers
Gosling.
me.
Gosling. Something Ryan Gosling.
It bothers me.
Okay. Well, I mean, you don't have to watch it.
No, I know.
Oh, you know what movie you should watch, Dad? Is Sounds of Freedom.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, you told me
It's
that.
real good.
Oh,
Yeah, that was probably the best movie of the year. But it
is
didn't
it
get any credit because it's about
War?
Sex trafficking.
No, sex trafficking.
sex trafficking? Why
Oh.
would
They
Dad? Like,
kidnap these kids, but
Because it's really
No, but-
interesting. The
oh,
you can see why they
don't want you to see
politically
it.
didn't want it at the theaters because it's like true.
It's
and
a
why
true,
isn't
yeah,
the
it's a
government
true
doing
story,
anything about
and
this?
like
I
yeah.
don't think Dad likes army
no.
movies, and
It's pretty
That's
good.
a-
This makes it's a pretty good movie, and the acting, everything's just great in it. It was good.
I
But
might like
it. Makes you'll like this movie. It's cringy.
You make you like it cringe. You
it
cringe,
makes you
but it
think
makes
is
you
why
think.
is the government allowing this? And it's like there was a reason they didn't want this at the
And then
theaters.
the U.S.
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
biggest the nation with the
Oh,
biggest
I
amount
just-
of sex trafficking.
I just
Yeah.
can't handle it. I
No,
can't.
it's disgusting and everything, but it needs to be heard and
Right.
seen out there because
That
it's pretty
that
bad.
It really
It is.
happens.
Yeah,
Oh.
but you should watch this movie, Mom. You'll like it.
Oh, I like the
Sound of-
kind. I mean,
yeah, I just saw it. They put it on one of those.
Yeah,
Channels
so
out there.
something.
But I have to watch war movies with your dad because he's World War
I like
II,
World War II movies. I like them.
Mm.
and he
Okay.
likes the
I can't even imagine jumping out of a landcraft vehicle with people shooting machine guns at you.
like my dad.
I know. Yeah, I mean it's hard
But
to
he's
believe.
just obsessed with it. He didn't go to the war. He didn't go to Vietnam, but he's obsessed watching it.
Yeah, well, I think a lot
So
of
I
people
have
are.
to
That's
sit
why
I
there
there's so
wouldn't
many
call it
movies.
Have to sit there with 'em.
What is
Right.
enjoy and wonder what it'd be like to be there?
No,
What's
just
the,
thinking about it.
I got to go. What's the best book you read in 2023, Kylie and
Oh,
Dad?
Ken Follett.
Don't look at Mom over here.
Ken
Ooh.
Ken
The dumb
Follett.
side. They're the dumb side of the table.
Oh,
Ken Follett. Armor and Light.
And it was that good.
And
It
I'm
was a good book.
just about done.
Oh.
It's like 1,200 pages.
Oh Jesus! What about you, Keeks?
That's a tough one because I've been reading.
Kylie reads a lot. And
Yeah.
it's
I know.
so annoying.
So we have to go to our bar there, and he talks to our friend Linda about books, and I just say, well, I just read magazines and I read true story stuff I like.
Yeah.
They're all talking about books,
read
and I'm sitting there
Facebook.
going,
You read Facebook?
I read Facebook, and
Yeah,
I like
that's
to
what-
read about people and what they've done.
Mom likes pop culture. Pop culture. That's
Yeah.
how come you're so hip.
Well,
That's how you keep up with the small young kids.
I mean, he can read those
Dad doesn't
books,
know
but
the
I can get
styles.
in the car and I know every song and every
Right.
popular song.
Yeah.
I keep up with
Justin
the times.
Bieber. You know Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I keep
Dad,
up with
you
the
know
times.
Justin
He doesn't keep.
Bieber.
He doesn't keep
See?
up the
I know
times.
he's a singer.
Right.
He doesn't keep up the
He's
times.
a singer, right?
Right.
He reads old stuff, like
Yeah.
way back.
Well, Kylie reads books like teenagers would read.
No,
Well,
you're not.
Yeah, I think so.
I
What-
like
what are these
those.
books you read then?
Barbie.
Love stories.
Chick lit,
Oh, chicklet.
What's
Chicklets.
chicklet mean?
like
Chick.
female fiction.
Oh,
Oh.
female
So
fiction.
they're kind
yeah.
of like
Soap
romantic
operas.
comedies in a book.
Oh, romantic comedies.
Oh,
and
is it
everything.
like those
Yeah.
kids in
Like
Mexico
Sleepless in
where
Seattle or something.
they give the chiclets to the people for a tip?
No, not like that.
Remember when Dad tooth got done and it looked like he had a chiclet on his front
I
tooth?
know.
Because they put a temporary on. It looked like a big square
Get a big
chiclet.
chick.
Oh boy.
And then Mom kept going, quit smiling at me with that chiclet. It looked like he was in Mexico, and a little
I
kid
just-
sold him a white chiclet, and he stuck it on his tooth.
Yeah.
And that's what his front tooth looked like.
That
Oh,
was,
wow,
you know,
remember
that was.
What the hell was that?
That was Kathy and the dentist in Incline Forever.
Yeah.
Oh, Cherry, Dr. Cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a big chiclet up there. So he had
Put
one
a
normal
chiclet
tooth and
on
one
him.
square
Oh, boy.
white tooth.
That's
That's
funny.
apparently what the
Strangest-
temporaries were back then.
I know.
Strangest thing I've ever seen.
So, did you take all your Christmas? I didn't even see your Christmas tree here.
Oh, I took it down the next day after Christmas.
We have ours up, but we took a lot of decorations down.
Yeah, the Christmas lights
We
I'm going to
need
leave
River.
up till we're back because it
Okay.
looks like
Oh,
people
yeah.
are home.
Someone is going to be home.
I know.
But
Oh, yeah, kind of. We have a dog sitter. Hey, we're going to need you to stay at our house for a week and watch the dog. Can you do that?
Well, I've
No,
got to
stay
bring
at
all
our
my
house.
animals
No,
over.
Yeah, I
Stay at
need
our
a
house.
vacation.
I have to bring
Dad will
my
be staying
animals.
home.
Oh, I'll put. Okay, if you pay me for me to put my animals in the kennel, I just have to bring my bird,
Right. We're
and you have a bird dog.
in 2023. Were Bruce and Linda a highlight of your year,
oh,
or can you not stand them?
Oh,
No.
that's a good thing to say.
That's not very
Right.
nice. We don't like to go to the bar without
The
them.
only reason I said that
Bruce
is 'cause I
just
know-
gave me a
no,
Christmas
no, 'cause
present.
I know Bruce listens, so I just said that.
I
Okay.
know.
I love
They just
I
gave
love
us a
Bruce and
Christmas-
Linda.
Yeah. Well, we're going
Yeah.
to dinner with them New Year's Eve.
yeah.
Yeah, and so are we, Bruce. Make
Yeah.
it for 6.
We have
I
no
know.
plans.
yeah,
We'll
we
just
have no
have
plans.
fun.
We'll be there.
I want to put a thank you
Oh,
out
they'll hear
there.
this after. Never mind.
I want to put a thank you out there to Bruce. This is Al. Thank you for
This is
accepting
Al.
one of those ahi tacos the other night.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Acceptance. Why you offered him and he usually
They,
doesn't take
no,
the
they
food?
gave them to Dad for a gift. Frank.
Oh, so they gave you the ahi tacos for a gift, and you
Frank-
gave one
Frank
to
did.
Frank gave me
Frank
3.
did.
We all
and
share.
you gave one to Bruce.
Yeah.
And Bruce would normally not take it, or
Yeah. Normally,
Oh, okay.
normally he doesn't.
We share. They
But they
share
were-
tater tots.
They were
We
in
eat everything.
3 separate. See, I all munch off of everybody's plate,
right.
but these were 3 little separate tacos. Definitely nobody touched them.
Have you ever seen
You ever-
that
you know that?
movie Lady and the Tramp?
Yeah. What?
You know, Lady and the Tramp, when they take the spaghetti,
Yeah.
and did
Well,
you?
it
Did
wasn't
Bruce
quite
think you were
like
gonna?
that.
Did Bruce think you were gonna do that? Put part in
No.
your
No.
mouth and put
No.
part in his mouth.
No.
No.
Isn't that what? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I don't know. I'm just asking.
You don't know what their relationship is?
That was dogs in love. Maybe-
Okay, I rest my case.
That was doggy style.
One of my favorite movies.
But anyway, that was a nice Christmas present. Taking one of those ahi tacos.
Jeez. Anyway.
Anyway, what? Like, now this is how you know Mom is like ready to round up and
Oh,
and
yes.
close off the podcast.
Anyways.
when she just said nothing and said, anyway, I have a lot to talk about, Mom.
Well, you
I have
haven't.
a lot. Don't get
like
tired.
what?
Don't start yawning. Okay, I want to hear what you have to say
About.
male flight attendants. What do you think about a man flight attendant or stewardess? In other
Well, they're
words?
usually. I
Steward.
think they're usually
Steward.
gay. Gay.
No, but a big
Oh.
burly guy, like people, a guy that's way bigger than Dad, but has a
Oh, it doesn't
hands
fit
the
down the
size
aisle.
Of guy.
Oh, we have some of those. We've had some of those guys.
What are your thoughts on them?
They slice to get. I'm always on the aisle, so they hit you.
Diane,
Walk by.
how about that male flight attendant on the way to Hawaii last year. We got delayed a little bit, and he goes here and grabbed. This is what a mail flight.
Yeah, he's a big old guy.
They're gonna comp you your drinks. He grabs a whole friggin'
I go, we should get free drinks. We never got a drink in all
throws
those
them in our bag.
turbulence.
Like 10, 12 of them.
Oh,
Threw
man,
what in
well,
there?
Oh, he just threw the baby
that's
little
fun.
bottles, threw them in your bag.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, I take that.
A ton of bottles because
That's
I
actually
said,
pretty cool.
I said to him, we go on the plane. We have to have a drink. You said we can't get a drink. So we have to go through all those turbulence. And we're like
that's what
dying.
it was, turbulence, yeah.
And then
Her IBS is
just,
kicking in.
he just goes and
Yeah,
he
mom's
just
shitting her pants.
picks up a whole wad of bottles and throws them on us. He was really sweet.
Do you wear 2 pairs of underwear on the plane?
No,
What are those? Depends.
Have you ever done that on the plane? Why don't you try that?
no, I don't.
Where it depends on the plane.
I'm not as bad. I take medication for that. I
Oh,
take medication
to harden your stools.
to mix with my alcohol so I don't know anything.
She takes a stool stiffener before she gets on the plane.
Shh.
Now I understand why we need a straight flight and not a change
No,
flight.
mom likes a
We
straight
can't
flight.
change.
No, mom definitely likes a straight flight. And then
I have to be comfortable who I'm sitting by. If I don't care for the person next to me,
Then what happens?
I just feel like
Do you fart on them?
gotta go.
Mom doesn't fart out loud. Well, not
On a
usually.
plane?
Oh,
Not-
of course
not-
you have to say this because
No.
it's your podcast.
Yeah.
The little
Like,
overwhelming.
I
with
can- Oh wait. Okay. I'll edit that out. I retract that. Dan, edit that all out.
what?
Do you want me to edit out the fart things and the stool hardener?
Well, that sounds normal
The
for someone
stool
flying on a
hardener.
plane. People probably do that.
Oh my God.
Take
I
ammonium
would like
AD.
to have a stool hardener when you're sitting
Ammonium
on a plane.
AD.
It's like you're sitting on a hard piece of bread.
Oh my God.
It's like sitting on a log.
Sitting on a friggin' marble.
I have some horrible visuals that I wish I didn't.
Why are you sitting like that? Is there a rock in your underwear? Like, oh, no, okay. That
Why am I
wasn't
sitting
funny.
like-
That was not funny.
Why am
I'm
I
gonna edit
sitting-
that out. If I
Why
say
am-
something not funny, I'll edit it out. Jesus.
Why am I
Hard
I'm not
crowd
sitting
here.
funny?
Okay.
I'm just sitting here.
I have something funny, and you'll probably make fun of me for. Last week, I was in a internet soap opera, and I show Mom a clip
She
of
just
it.
rolled her eyes.
I show
Oh.
I show Mom a clip of it, and she says, "Boy, you look so old."
Oh no.
That's the only thing she said.
Well, the side view, you look older.
Like how old? 60?
No.
Well, I mean, I don't know. How old? And then she says, "You look a lot older than the girl." I said, "Well, she's playing my daughter. She's like
I hope
20."
I look
She's
a
like
little
Well,
24.
I
I'm
thought-
playing an old man. I'm
I
playing an
thought
older
he
guy.
was with the girl.
She thought that was like my date as my daughter.
Oh.
I was.
I go, then I said, oh, you're the dad. Oh, that's why you look so old.
That's why you look so
Okay.
old.
I'm supposed to be kind of old, but okay. Let's just
You
pretend.
just looked older. I don't know
Mom,
why.
let's pretend
What?
I get this sloth thing taken
Yeah.
off my neck.
Let's pretend.
Would I
Sloth.
and just say I make a big movie and everybody likes me and
Yeah.
I'm
And you turn around.
you know. No, I would wear a turtleneck every single day of my effing life if I'm on TV.
I don't think that thing is covered by a turtleneck.
Oh, you got to wear a really high turtleneck.
You gotta grow your hair
No, I'll
out.
grow my hair out. I'll just grow my
Mullet.
hair
You
real
need a
long.
mullet. Mullet.
A mullet. Yeah. But no. And then let's say I lose 10 pounds. And then would I be eligible and should I be on the People's Magazine Sexiest Man Alive?
But when you lose
Well,
the 10 pounds,
I
your
don't
sloth
know.
is going
I
to
don't
look
know
bigger.
why you think.
Oh no.
That's a good point.
It'll
right
be
now,
hanging.
the fat curls over it.
I don't know why you always say you're fat. I get so upset.
I know. I just
You're
say that 'cause
Hollywood
I know
fat.
you get. No, I'm
Wait.
TV fat.
Yeah.
I'm not fat in person. I'm fat on camera.
Right.
Well, you
I
think you're
mean-
fat sitting with River there in that picture? You don't look like.
Okay, not really.
Oh.
Okay, well, let's just say, forget the 10 pounds. Would I be eligible and you think I could be the People's Magazine Sexiest Man Alive, your son?
Well, they take anybody. Everybody's not a model.
They have to spread it around.
They put lines and
Oh
shade.
no.
They put shade in your stomach.
That's a good
Right.
They
Take
take
all the
everyone.
ripples out. No, but they don't have a shirtless thing. It's just a people's opinion if
They're
you're
not
popular
the
at the
most-
time.
Oh, have
What do you think
seen
about Travis Kelce? No, not Travis Kelce.
Jason.
Jason, the brother. The fatso.
what's wrong with them?
He's in the Sexiest Man Alive issue.
He
Oh,
is
he is?
not.
Yes, he
Yes,
is.
he is.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
Well, that's ridiculous.
I don't think
it
Travis
should be his
Kelce should be in
brother.
there. No, I don't think he should be in there.
I don't know.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Jason Kelsey?
I mean, you can see the cheese in his belly button. It's disgusting.
Oh, I never heard of that.
I mean, he should be in the Ugg Boat.
Well, then you
People's
could be
Ugg Boat
on it.
magazine. Well,
Oh, then now you qualify. You have
Now
now
you qualify.
qualified.
I told you everybody's not perfect, and you're.
Am I at least as
You're
good looking
also
as
not perfect.
Patrick Dempsey? Who's better looking, me
Oh,
or Patrick
no.
Dempsey?
You're better looking than Kelsey,
Oh yeah, Kelsey. I know.
There's your answer.
Jason Kelsey or Travis?
Travis.
Oh, could I
You
get
think you
Taylor?
could get
He's got a
Travis?
pretty good. He's got a pretty good body, though.
Could I get Taylor Swift
You're probably,
Well, she's not that hot. She's just rich,
so I could get her?
probably.
Oh, good, good.
you look better
just
than
rich.
Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning looks like Sloth on the Goonies. That's why.
He has a real
Sloth on the
sloth.
glue.
It's called his head.
Oh no.
Good point.
Oh, jeez, that's funny.
Well, this,
Sorry,
this
Peyton.
podcast is a lot of fun, and that's why we do it, Mom.
Okay, yeah. Hey, I walk in here and I go, I don't want to do it.
Me too.
We drove all the way here saying,
All the way here.
And you're here
God.
all the way down the street.
all the way here
minutes.
saying,
Mile.
excuse me, God.
And you're
Damn
getting
it, I don't
dinner
want
out
to
of
do
it.
it.
You're going to dinner with us to Los
I
Compadres.
know. I don't feel like eating.
Oh, you want to go? You want to go to Los Compadres? We'll
No,
go somewhere
we'll go.
else.
Yeah, no, I want to go nowhere else.
Oh, okay.
I feel like a margarita.
Oh, yeah, that's good. But people always ask us, why do we do this podcast?
We're clinically insane.
And
Oh,
do-
the one
Dad-
with your
Dad-
parents?
Yeah. Do you? No.
Oh.
Why? No. We had our parents on because we like having you guys on. It's fun.
Oh.
I like booking you. I booked you 2 months ago and said you're going to be on the 30th.
And I made a face.
And he said, "Oh,
Probably.
oh." But people always ask us why we do the podcast, and they say, "Well, no one listens to you, no one watches you. Why do you do it? This and this." But why do we do it, Keith?
I think it's
Or
because
why do you think we do it, Mom?
it's because it's a chance for you to get all your talking out because you got diarrhea of the mouth.
That's
And-
true.
And Kylie, it helps. Kylie laughs and it makes her. She just seems like she's so happy and
It's fake.
laughing.
No.
She's laughing
No,
really
she's
good
laughing
when you're
all the
when you're
time.
saying some
Yeah.
stupid stuff.
Yeah,
I like
right.
it. I didn't even want to. This is the last thing I want to do today.
Mhm, I know.
But now I'm done with it. I'll
not
go
so
get
bad.
another. I'll
Oh, we
go
have
get
another
another drink. I'm happy.
at least
we
we
have
don't have
another
to.
hour.
We have another hour.
No, I
We're
said
going 2 hours today.
the only thing that's been really good
Over
is
my
that I don't
dead
have
body.
to. I don't have to hear about his leg.
Oh,
You know,
it's
his-
gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, when he's on the podcast, he doesn't talk about all his
no,
shit.
he's not hurting.
Right? This the
Pretty
best.
cool.
This is the best you felt all day right now.
Yeah.
I bet it
No,
is.
Not hurting nothing.
Right?
Yeah,
Nothing's hurting. See, because
Nothing.
you know why? Because your mind is
mind-
not on your
It's
ailments.
not focusing on your
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to ring a bell. We have Skylar bring you another drink. That's how you
did-
know.
did-
Actually, that's how you know the
You need
podcast
to
is
you need
good
to
to be
text
over.
Skylar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all gone.
I told Skylar she did a good job.
Oh,
Last
Skylar
week?
was good last
Except
week
for
on
the
the
one
podcast.
part with Charlie, but you know, I
What'd she
don't, I
say
don't
with
need to
Charlie?
hear that. I don't
was
want to
Charlie
say
on
it.
it? Was Charlie on it?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
One of the funniest thing was I was doing talking about the Juicy Tits vodka, and Skylar's like, every time you say Juicy Tits, you stare at Kylie's boobs. What are
Oh,
you doing?
no.
What are you doing, you perv? And I go, I
Well-
think I'm doing it. I go, I guess I am.
Well, at least you're not staring at the bottle.
Right.
Well, I was. I'll stare behind the bottle.
I have
Oh.
a face.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That's
I don't
funny.
know what's more appealing to you is that you got a little pimple on the side of your face
Right.
today,
I did.
Why are you telling
Or
her
your
that?
chest.
I don't care.
or your chest. But I would almost say I
That
would rather
pimple on my
squeeze
cheek?
that pimple. Like I really want to do that.
I should have saved it for you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jeez, Eric.
Well,
What are you
sometimes I'm
talking
obsessed on
Don't you
those.
have
Why don't
any-
He does.
Why don't you
Well-
keep that to yourself?
Yeah.
That's why I do the podcast so I can say what I want. But the
Slaw
reason
man.
the
Would you say
slaw man, slaw man,
I'm gonna call you sloth.
sloth.
Keep it to yourself.
Well,
Kylie's a beautiful woman. Quit picking on her.
I didn't. I said
that's
one
not
Pick
a
on
pick
her
on me.
face.
One freaking pimple.
Everyone gets a pimple.
Right. Juicy tits.
It was a juicy pimple.
Why are you looking at Kylie's boobs when I say
I'm not
juicy
even-
tits?
Because you told me to look at it.
One thing about Juicy Tits vodka, Dad, 10% of their profit goes to breast cancer.
Oh.
Breast
Oh,
cancer awareness
Well,
and breast
research.
cancer. Or breast cancer
Well,
research.
then he'll
That's good.
That is good.
he'll drink some.
Yeah.
Does it taste good?
We
Yeah.
haven't tasted it yet because I don't want to open
Nobody
the bottle.
tastes it.
I'm not gonna lie,
Oh.
it's fine.
We haven't opened the bottle.
It looks like we have.
Kylie,
You can tell
edit-
we haven't
edit
opened
this
the
out.
bottle.
Okay, take a chug, Dad, and see what it tastes like.
They're too pretty.
The bottles are too pretty. We got to get a
Oh.
case of it. We got to get a
Bottle,
case of this
yeah.
vodka.
Oh, you don't want to
I don't
open
wanna
the.
wreck a whole bottle.
Okay.
My chug will go down to about here.
No, but he
Dad's-
would-
My
Dad's
chug
down
will
to
go
cleavage.
halfway down the thing.
Yeah.
He
Dad's
loves
chug will
Kettle
be
One.
the-
It can't be like Kettle One.
That chug will go all the way to the thong.
We
Yeah.
tasted it in Florida though.
What? Yeah. We found this in Key West.
We took
Oh.
a shot of it.
Yeah, we took a shot of this in Key West. It's
Oh.
good. Yeah, they had a whole booth. That's how we found these guys. Juicy Tits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were in Key West. They're out there, and
Are we putting our foot in our mouth?
Yeah.
I was
Yes.
trying to
You
think.
always put your foot in
Did-
your mouth.
Do they make the vodka?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they make it in
That's,
Fort Lauderdale, and it's all around Florida and stuff.
oh.
Yeah.
Well, does Joe know about it?
Well, we should tell him he's there.
He's in Florida.
Joe's actually
We should
in
have
Florida
him
right now.
pick some up.
We should have called him up.
Yeah,
That would have been funny.
but yeah, the reason we do this podcast is one, it's really good for Kylie and I. It's like therapy almost.
It is like
Yeah.
a therapy
And we-
sesh.
Not too many people can sit across from each other and for an hour plus just talk to each other and actually listen to each other. How many times do you sit there and actually listen to Mom? Probably never.
Can't hear me.
What?
How many times do you listen to Al? Equal.
He makes a million noises, so I do
Right.
listen to him.
But when you sit down in a platform like this, we all
You
have
have
to
to-
listen
yeah,
to each other.
listen.
So
We're
you
fu-
actually take in what we say and you answer it.
And
This is
regularly.
actually the only time I ever listened to Mom
Oh,
on the
there you go.
podcast.
Right, with headsets
About
on and
once
everything.
a quarter, they have
Yeah.
a.
Yeah.
But that's one thing that's pretty nice about it. And whether people are listening or not, the real reason I keep doing the podcast and we decide every year we'll go one more year. So we decided till June. We go every June.
Yeah.
We say, do you want? I go, Kylie, I can't do this without you. Do you want to do one more year? Yes, I do.
Okay.
And right when we start burning out, we have a really good one, and we say, okay, we'll do it every year. But listen, so I'm back into acting and stuff, Mom.
Yeah.
And then what if I go get a role, right?
Yes.
And then something hits and I make it into some movie or whatnot.
Uh-huh.
We already have an established
We
podcast.
do.
So all of a sudden
Yeah.
people will be going, oh,
I'll listen
he's
to
got
that podcast.
the guy on the TV show, he has a podcast. I want to listen to that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
how
yeah.
that's
so
how it
well,
works.
we'll already have an
Man.
established show. It's not like we'll start a podcast
No.
because of it.
Yeah.
It'll just roll right in, and then that will get our fans and more
Right.
people and everything. So that's why we do it.
Like Dr. Phil and his wife has a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
Dr.
long as you're
Phil,
not
that
playing a
friggin'
priest in the
Neanderthal on
movie
and-
that you do. As long as you're not playing
Oh,
a priest in
Good
the movie.
point. Good point. Or playing a what else? Ice cream man.
Why can't you play an
Ice
ice
cream
Pure
man.
guy.
Oh.
Purist.
Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
minister?
Oh, he
Basically,
just
if you
died.
play anything that's like religious, it's not great for you.
Well, I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, Catholics drink. Catholics, even some. Our old priest from Incline had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
He drank all the time. He's
Right.
always at the beach checking out all the women.
He used to go. Father Fossman, his name was.
Well, I thought you were going to say his name.
Well, I mean, yeah. Look him up. He's 4 foot tall.
Is he
He-
alive still?
I don't even know. But anyway, we used to go up and we used to have, he used to say, the body of Christ. So we'd pour the wine in the chalice.
That's the blood of Christ.
Or the blood
Yeah.
of Christ. So we pour the wine in the chalice. So we used to take the wine and I pour a little tiny bit in, like a normal person would. And he would just stand there and he'd look at you like,
Or
and he'd nod his head. So I'd pour about half the carafe, or whatever you want to call that, into the chalice, and he'd go, all of it. And so I would pour all of it. And then when he drank it,
They like chug it at the end.
so
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
so
he chugged it.
embarrassing.
so they drink it, and we ring the bells as he's drinking it. So we're ringing the bells, ding, 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 ding.
They don't
ding,
always
'cause he's a-
finish it
Chug,
at the end.
chug,
chug,
No,
chug,
they
chug.
usually chug it at
No.
the end.
He chugged
Yeah.
the
At the
shit out
beginning?
of this. Yeah.
Normally, you see them chug it at the
Yeah.
end when they're about putting
He
everything
looked
away.
like he looked like you on
oh, who
Friday
knows?
night.
Eric's young. He couldn't remember.
He looked like Kylie on Friday night. He had
He
the
had
red wine like horns up here.
We had
My kind of guy.
they had a substitute priest at St. Francis, and I plowed the parking lot and everything, and he was a character. And so
Oh, yeah.
I was plowing one day, and he comes running out, and he's got a paper bag, and he comes out. I just want to
Oh,
give you
no.
something because I didn't charge him
Was
for
it-
anything.
Was it one bottle of wine?
And
'Cause
so
they have
there was a
tons
bottle of wine in
yeah.
there, and so I set it on the thing, and it looked like the paper bag had a couple stains on it or something. And then when I opened it up, half of the bottle of wine was gone.
Gave him
Oh
a hand.
no! I didn't even get a new one.
Thanks for plowing.
And he was the same one that,
That is
you'll
hilarious.
you'll remember this. He
I used to go with you in
When-
the truck when we used to plow the church.
well when he would come at 4th of July or during the summertime, his exit song would be like "Glory, Glory, Hallelujah," and he
Oh.
had a little American flag.
Yeah, and wave
and
it.
and
Was he a veteran or something?
I
wonder if he
don't
was,
know.
maybe.
He just
He's
had a
real-
flag.
He's always had like grease on his shirt.
Yeah, he's all
Okay.
messy.
Real
Yeah.
slob.
Interesting.
Wow, that's
But
funny.
he was a real character.
Yeah, he was a
when
character.
Father Fossman, when I was an altar boy, so we get ready in the
Sanctuary.
in the sanctuary there. We put the white robes with a little rope, in there, and he would drink like a bottle of wine before
While
he
you're getting
went.
ready?
While we're
Oh,
getting ready and
boy.
he's getting ready. He drank a whole entire bottle of wine, and we went back. There's a rack of 250 bottles of wine. They get this for free because
Right. The
priest,
church sends him.
Yeah, and he drank a whole bottle before he goes on.
Holy water.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Right there.
I mean, I'm sure he was watching us dress too, but that's another story.
You
Yeah.
don't get undressed. You just put the robe over your clothes.
Oh yeah, that's right. We put
Yeah,
over
I
our
don't
clothes.
think-
I
Yeah.
don't know what you were doing.
I knew Father Fossman was okay.
Kleenex.
I knew Father
Okay.
Fossman was okay because he had a girlfriend.
Right. He was not interested
He's
in
not-
your
they're just
little boy
introducing
body.
him.
No,
little
I
boys
never
at
saw
all.
him with a girl.
What?
Father Fossman.
She lived on Silvertip or Silvertip. Remember?
Could have been
Or
just a
she was on
friend.
Second
Friend.
Creek.
A
She lived in
friend.
that house on Second
I
Creek.
don't know.
A friend.
The
I
girlfriend.
wasn't spying on him.
Well, I knew all about Father Fossman.
Oh, okay.
How do you know all this?
I don't know. Well, I was an altar boy. I could hear all the conversations.
So you basically were just like sneaking around corners listening to shit.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
I don't know. Were you
Church
proud of
wasn't
me?
that
Were you
big.
proud of me when I was altar boy?
Yeah. I know. You were altar boy, and so was
Tommy
Matt.
Ross and
Matt was.
Matt
Yeah.
was an altar boy.
Yeah.
I don't really remember. Oh, Matt, I guess used to be an
Yeah.
altar boy. Not
Yeah.
Marcus though.
No, our Gretch.
No. Okay.
Well, they didn't have
well,
girls back
I
then.
don't
I
think
know.
they had girls back then.
I
They didn't-
forgot.
Yeah, they didn't have girls back
Yeah.
then. So, I don't know. Those of you out there that want a hat or glasses, we have these cool glasses. You can hit us up. We have more. You can get one. Do you use these at home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only had your two because all my wine glasses broke, and then I bought
Oh.
Oh,
3 more, but not from you. Just they all look the same.
Oh, okay. Go. And then we got a big thanks to Skylar last week who pulled off a really good
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah.
You liked her on the. I thought she was really good on the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she was really
she's-
good.
Yeah, she has some wit to her.
Yeah. A little bit of wit.
Yeah, in case
She's totally Skylar.
in case Kylie can't make
happens
it,
to me.
Mom
Yeah.
can be on, or now Skylar can be on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otna said she'd also always and fill in.
Okay. Dan, podcast Dan's
Oh, to
dying
fill
to
in.
kick
And
Kylie
Dan,
off.
Yeah,
yes.
what-
No,
guys
podcast
have
Dan's
never-
like, I'll do the
guys have never
podcast. If
been-
Kylie doesn't want to do
you
it
had
anymore,
to
I'll
fill
do it
in.
with you.
Oh.
No, Kylie, if podcast Dan said if Kylie doesn't want to do it anymore, do you want her off of here or what? You want to
I
kick
think
her
he
off?
does.
Yeah,
If
he wants her
I
off.
don't come home from work one day, question Dan.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Dan ran you over with his car and came on the podcast.
Well, that's one of the good things. You've never missed it.
No. Mm-mm.
Even though I was mad at him, I still didn't.
No,
Even
one
when you have a
day,
hangover or
one day
anything.
Kylie
I mean,
was,
I'm yeah,
no,
but
one day
Yeah,
I
you were
Kylie was
sick.
super mad at me, right? And she
I
said,
was.
I'm not doing it. I said, okay, I'm going to
I
have to
didn't
call
say
my
I
mom.
wasn't doing it.
I'm going to have to call my mom.
I never said that.
And I got everything all ready. Got to be like 9:30 at night. She wasn't doing it. And I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
We got to do it. I'm getting too tired. Come on, let's do it. And then
it was not
then
9:30
we just
either.
fired the thing up, and it was a really good podcast. She didn't say one word. I started it up and started talking. I said, "What are you mad at me for?" Or whatever. And all
He's
you
going,
know.
I'm going over to wake up my mom at 9 o'clock at night.
It wasn't that
yeah,
loud
really.
and
I
dramatic.
go for that.
Right. Or I was going to call cousin Jeff. What am I going to do?
You could
Cousin
call
Jeff.
someone and talk on the phone. Let them be the other
Is that
person.
a signal you want to leave, Dad? Well, Mom and
Yeah.
Dad, it's that time.
Oh.
Last call. Kiki, who are we cheersing today?
Well,
this is way
that's,
easy.
yes, that's silly. We're gonna cheers to Mom and Dad for being our
Our final guest
our
of
final.
2023.
It's actually going to be our final guest and our first guest.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
you're our final guest, and then we just did a double podcast here.
Oh.
So you're
Oh,
going to be.
okay.
That's why it's taking so long. And Dad's pointing to his watch. We just
Oh.
did a double, and I fooled you.
You know why he's pointing
No.
to his watch? Football.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not on yet.
Oh.
Before we came in, Mom says we are not doing a double podcast. We can't do a double podcast. It's too tiring. I said we're just going to do one. Don't worry about it. We're going to do one. But Mom and Dad, we did too.
See, I didn't know.
Yeah, I know. I watched the clock.
Oh.
Why do you think I did my advertisement so early?
Real
on
early
a row
on.
right there. Yeah,
Well, then how come it doesn't feel long?
right.
Oh.
just
We're
how it
that
is.
good.
You're that
Right.
We're
good.
that good.
So I
No
got-
comment.
So I
You're
got
that good.
I got one last thing, and this is the last time you'll hear me say it in 2023.
This one will probably be in 2024, though.
I know, but I'm saying this in 2023. Subscribe or follow us on wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into My Life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love
you, Mom and
everybody.
Dad.
Love you
you.
guys.
Love you, geeks.
Love you.
Keep going.
That's why we do it.
Boy, Kylie, you really
Live
close.
for that.
I do.
You are, yeah.
He yells at me if I don't.
Ooh, what
Yeah.
does it sound?
Well, you come out good, so that's.
I don't know how.
I kept a little of that in so our fans here can hear what happens right when we take the headsets off.